Okay, so I started my descent journey. Feeling pretty positive, optimistic. Because I know that there's this shadowy section is right there after I go through the wiggles. And I'm kind of already thinking about the grounding. Maybe I'll do some barefoot walking because it was really, really nice and cool. You're almost there, guys. Yeah. I love people. I forgot that I'm recording. Well, pretty much I forgot that I'm recording, and the thing that I said is that I love people. I noticed the man, he had like a the brace on his knee, and people are amazing. Everybody's like so hardworking and so curious about the world. I think it's pretty amazing. Just look at that, like so many people are climbing all the way here. It's like, it's no joke. It's from all the hikes that I did so far, this one is pretty intense. It's really steep because all this, like, whatever, like, you saw the depth of field, like how far it is, like, down to the ground. This is pretty much all the way that we've been hiking up, like, ascending. So people are really hardworking. And I have to tell you that it really is much easier to go down. Even though my shoes, I'm not really prepared today. I guess this is something that slipped my mind. That, like, here, every time I'm stepping, it's like really sliding through it, not really holding me in a good position. So anytime you hike, I would strongly suggest hiking shoes. I'm sometimes forgetting about it. Not sometimes, this is the first time I actually forgot about it. Because I thought that it's not slippery, definitely, but even like when you're descending like that, you need like a proper shoes to grab onto your foot and hold you into one position. Otherwise, like just like how I'm doing it now, I'm just like sliding there and back, and creating this like friction, and now my soles are getting like pretty hot. So I think nice gear in a sport is everything. I remember when I attempted. Remember how it just took me a long time to get there, and now I'm already like descended. So I attempted the half marathon last year, and just because I wasn't ready and didn't have like a proper gear, I was exhausted. I got overheated, had to stop, and I couldn't even walk anymore, actually, because my clothing, I was preparing for extreme cold, and it was extreme hot. Can you imagine? Like, and there was no way for me to change. So yeah, gear is everything. That's the spot. Oh, shadow. Gotta just go all the way down to that canyon and then all the way out there. I'm gonna enjoy the series so much before it's gonna get hot again. But I think I got used to it because, also when you're ascending, you're working so much more and so much heat is created in your body. But now that I'm descending, it's easier.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, you're not like working as hard when you go down one compared to when I was climbing. It is more exercise. You know, I just realized that being in shape, being sporty, and like being in love with fitness kind of pays off because it's like it's such an enjoyable experience when you are like so capable of, you know, you're capable of doing things with your body. And sometimes I'm looking at all the people that are in sport and like when they do the handstands and all the flips and stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so amazing. Like, you know, our body is capable of so much. And this is what I'm also advocating for. Like when I say listen to your body, I'm not just saying like listen to it, you know, because like the world of spirituality is like kind of turning into just like feel to the white light or yellow light, whatever the light is, like, and then that's it. Like, what does it do? It do nothing. But when you are listening to your body, when you're connecting to your body, not only you are like directed on your path, because it's actually you're led somewhere. Like with your brain, you're like, no, that's bad. I'm not doing it. But your body's like, do it, do it, do it. Almost like an instinct, like jump, do it. So not only that happens, but also you feel so complete and so expressed when you like self-expressed, when you can manage your body, do incredible things. And most of the time in our routines we're just resorting to like sitting on sofas by computers, and then all the depression comes and we're like, oh, wait a second. So then we're like, why is it the serotonin level? Oh my gosh, what's wrong? It should not be like that. But our bodies are capable of so much, and there's so much energy stored in the body. And if you are not using it properly, if you're just resorting to sitting, and not like letting the body to self-express itself through the movement as well as through the like artistic self-expression and all of other ways of self-expression, then don't be surprised, like you can develop the symptoms of depression. And like, of course it's, oh, I don't like this rock. It's, whoa, I want to leave. Jesus. So of course it's also hormonal, and then your serotonin level will be low and blah blah blah. And but how it started, it's like the story of eggs and the chicken. It started out from the like it started out from you doing or not doing something, not all the way around, because it's considered that, okay, hormonal level dropped and then you're depressed, and then you don't do things you love. But in the reality is actually you're not engaging into activities you like, something that you're suppressing, creative self-expression, you know, this authentic movement to your body. We are drawn to something like we're not everybody's in like hiking just like me, but I don't know, for example, like my partner, he's into, well, he's into swimming, and I mean, so many people are into so many different sports. But I noticed that when people don't engage into the sport activity of their preference, it's just that they don't feel good, they don't feel complete, and then they can develop the symptoms because, you know, the body produces those hormones. So how do you produce it? Is our body as that stupid that it's just like drops the level of the hormones and blah blah? Or can we actually control it? I mean, there's a way of depression where it's already like too intense and you need pills to jumpstart you, but most of the time you can do it through the behavior, through the emotion, through the action that you can control, and then the body will adjust. I had to do it. I just had. Oh, it's so cool out here. Nice, nice way to cool the body off before I'm gonna go to the area where it's like crazy heat. But for that, you have to really build a good relationship within, like, good connection with your mind and body, because mind is really strong, and then it can easily just overpower the body, and even in a sense of distraction, like you want to enjoy the world, the life, and then you can be in the present moment because you're like overwhelmed and your head is elsewhere. And I know people like that, they're like traveling, they're doing all the experiences, but they don't feel happy because they experience it through their minds, but their bodies are not engaged. So that changes like everything. And so this is what I say. I mean, grounding is the easiest way. It's not the only way. It's just, I like it. Helps me to feel more of this aliveness, but also on the spiritual side, I feel like I'm connecting to the places where I'm traveling so much more. And I really do believe into the spiritual aspect of the life, of how we can connect to the land and how it really is wisdomous, and how through the body it really sends us these, like, whatever, I don't know, frequencies, energies. I don't know, I just sitting at home, not doing things. Don't drive me talk about these things. I only start talking about them when I get my body really, really like exercised in a really good way, and then engaging with the nature, walking, experiencing through the body, connecting to the place, and then there you go. I don't know. you. I hope you saw the beginning of this video. I couldn't say a word, but now it just like flows through. So there you go. Oh wow, what is this? Okay. So, you know what? A recommendation, if you're not into barefoot walking, you know what would be good? Like a good exercise for you to, first of all, like establish that connection, also experience and live through the body and stuff. Start small. So for example, next time you eat, put down the phone. Try, or maybe like eat alone, or maybe go to the restaurant alone, and actually just sit. I know it's going to be hard at the beginning because most of the time people are escaping through the bodies into all the things that mind suggests, because that it's unbearable and you have no idea. It's scary to understand things like that, but a lot of people are really don't have the capacity to live in the present and to live in their bodies because it's unbearable, and even traumas are stored in the body. So naturally, every time you're going to be connecting to your body, you're going to be experiencing those emotions that are stored there as a trauma, for example. And this is how, to be in the moment, to live through the body, you're going to need to connect to the present moment, to the body. But if traumas are stored there, it's unbearable. So I see people, sometimes they connect to present moment and then they just want to run away and they start like, okay, what's tomorrow, what's today, and then their minds are running crazy, and all the diagnosis of ADHD and stuff, it's insane. So, down your phone, maybe go to the restaurant alone, maybe stay at home, put the timer, 10 minutes, grab onto a single most favorite thing that you like to eat, and really enjoy it slowly. Do not talk to anybody, do not grab onto your phone. Really, really enjoy it slowly. Notice small things, the color, the taste, how does it feel on your tongue, how does it feel like the crisp and stuff, and I don't know, grab onto the single strawberry and eat it for like 5 minutes. And then, you know, it's gonna be a while, but at some point you'll learn to activate those senses and experience the world like that through the body all the time. Okay, now it's time for me to put my shoes and yeah, take a picture of the view or so, something.